خانم ها و آقایان، سلام بر شما. سلام گرم و صمیمانه من رو از شبکه جهانی تلویزیون امید ایران بپذیرید. امیدوارم در هر کجا که هستید خوب و خوش و سلامت و پاینده و برقرار باشید. بار دیگر در برنامه هستیم تحت عنوان پل پیروزی، پلی که امروز در این برنامه شما شاهد موفقیت‌های جامعه ایرانی با کسانی هستید که به هر حال در ادارجات، در دوایر دولتی و پست‌های مهم مملکتی فعالیت دارند. اما از طرفی هم این برنامه معرفی جامعه ایرانی به شخصیت‌های آمریکایی هست که در مقام‌های بلندپایه دولتی به هر حال نقشی دارند و خوشحالم که این برنامه که توسط من و دوست و برادر عزیزم آقای مهندس جهانگیر اردلان تهیه و اجرا میشه توانسته کارنامه درخشانی از خودش نشون بده. در برنامه امروز گفتگویی داریم با باب بلومنفیلد، یکی از شخصیت‌های بسیار مهم دولتی به عنوان یک کانسل ممبر و شخصیتی که امروز رو به خاطر داشته باشید، چرا که در سالهای آینده ما او رو در مقام‌های بسیار بالای فرماندار از جمله فرماندار، شهردار لس آنجلس و یا سناتور در دستگاه سیاسی آمریکا شاهد خواهیم بود. به هر حال مهمان عزیز ما هستن که امروز اینجا تشریف آوردن و در رابطه با مسائل شهری به خصوص شهر وودلند هیلز ما گفتگوی جانانه‌ای با آقای باب بلومنفیلد خواهیم داشت. First of all, I'd like to welcome you, Mr. Blumenfield, for second or third time that you have been present in our TV program, and also I'd like to welcome to my best friend, one of my best friend, my good friend, Mr. Ardalan.
Very welcome. I can say some words in Farsi. من هم به نوبه خودم عرض سلام می‌دارم به بینندگان محترم شبکه جهانی تلویزیون امید ایران. هر کجای دنیا هستید خوب و خوش و سلامت باشید و این ایام عید به کامتون باشه، چون به هر حال هفته دیگه عید نوروز خواهد بود و همین الان جلو تبریکات عید رو حضورتون میگم و خوشحالیم که واقعا مستر بلومنفیلد که کانسل ممبر دیستریکت 3، یعنی علاوه بر وودلند هیلز، ونتکا، رسیدا و تارزانا هستند، یعنی منطقه بزرگی رو در بر دارن و لس آنجلس همونطوری که میدونید 15 دیستریکت داره و منطقه 3 یعنی قسمت غرب لس آنجلس سان فرناندو ولی هستش که مستر بلومنفیلد تمام این منطقه رو به عنوان کانسل ممبر دارن ران کردن و الان هستن و برای دوره دوم خبر خوبی که داریم آقای رفیع، برای دوره دوم هم که سال 2017 خواهد بود ایشون میخوان ران بکنن و جمعیت ایرانیایی که در این منطقه رسیدا، تارزانا و ونتکا و وودلند هیلز هستن شاید بیشتر از 15 تا 20% باشن و همینطور هم همینجوری داره اضافه میشه و نقش آقای بلومنفیلد در این منطقه بسیار بسیار مؤثر خواهد بود و خوشحالیم که دعوت ما رو قبول کردن و اومدیم و سعی میکنیم در این برنامه انگلیسی صحبت بکنیم که ایشون به هر حال بتونیم وقت بیشتری رو بذاریم، چون 45 دقیقه وقت کافی نیست و در هفته‌های بعد که از کارهای قشنگی که کردن با آقای رفیعی حتما میریم با خود ایشون فیلم برداری میکنیم و بعداً میایم حتی صحبتایی که کردیم رو ترجمه خواهیم کرد و حضورتون خواهیم گفت. Mr. Blumenfield, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. It's our honor and privilege to have you for second time in our show.
It's my honor to be here with you. Thank you so much for having me.
And I'd like to thank you for what you have done for the Iranian community, and also thank you for your patience and caring for our community. I really want to appreciate that.
Well, thank you for that. And given the timing, I also want to take the opportunity here for Nowruz to wish everyone a happy Nowruz and to say Adeh Shoma Mubarak.
Eid Shoma Mubarak.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you. That's very
Thank
nice
you
of
so
you.
much. Thank you. Very nice.
Okay, what happened? I want to explain about, you know, what has been changed for past almost a year that we had already interviewed with you in this program.
Oh, lots of things have been happening throughout the city of Los Angeles and right here in the West San Fernando Valley. We've undergone major changes throughout the area. The village we were talking about earlier is a major new development that's come into Woodland Hills. 100 new restaurants and stores that all opened up this September. $350 million investment by Westfield. We're working on a Reseda Rising project in the Reseda portion of my district. Citywide, we have a lot going on. Major policies from dealing with homelessness to minimum wage increase that happened over this last year to major initiatives. One that I'm pushing, signature initiative to try to make Los Angeles the most connected city in the country and maybe in the world, to have free wireless coverage throughout the city. I'm working very hard to make that happen.
This is the first city it will happen to, or already the other cities has this opportunity?
There are a few cities that have something similar. There's municipal wireless, where cities offer wireless. There are a number of cities that have hotspots with a lot of wireless. We have a number of hotspots. But what we're trying to do in Los Angeles is unique, because what we're trying to do is create a public-private partnership.
I'm sorry, this is going to be the free Wi-Fi.
This
right?
is going to be, it's a combination of paid and free. Of paid, we're going to partner up with a private sector partner, major companies that are applying to be a partner with Los Angeles. And we're going to provide those companies some of our assets, our light poles, our height, and our power to put the wireless signals on. We're going to provide expedited permitting, some of our fiber that's in the ground. And in exchange, we're asking them to provide us with free, basic, high-speed wireless service. And we're going to put this arrangement together through what we call an RFP, a request for proposal. And my goal is to have a city that not only has a virtual infrastructure or a digital infrastructure that's high speed and that people pay for, and that's a product, but also to have basic service for free, so that students, tourists, anybody, people who don't have the financial means, don't have to be left out of the information age. They can be able to sign on and sign up to get free basic service, and that will help with what we call the digital divide, where there's a problem between the haves and the have-nots not having that access. But it will also provide an infrastructure that will help the city grow business-wise. So I'm very excited about that.
Mr. Blumenfeld, I understand you're running for the second term. Am I right?
That's true, yes.
Okay, which is going to be on 2017.
2017.
Exactly. We would like to find out, what have you accomplished so far for the 4 cities, obviously, the Winnetka, the 4 region.
It's all one city. It's all city of Los
Under
Angeles.
4 regions.
But
Yeah.
five communities.
5 communities.
Woodland
yes.
Hills, Reseda, Winnetka, Canoga Park, and Tarzana.
Exactly. I would like to find out, last time
Yeah.
we were talking about the Woodland Hills, what you have accomplished, but let's go one by one.
Sure.
Like, for instance, for Reseda, what you have done, for Winnetka, what you have done.
Sure.
In your term, which is almost midterm, am I right?
Yeah,
Almost.
we're just passing the midterm
Exactly.
point. We've gotten a lot done in each of these communities.
Yes, please.
Reseda, the big initiative I'm working on right now is, and we've moved the ball forward on this, is we've taken an area that's very blighted, that's had a lot of economic problems. There were some properties there that were owned by the former CRA, Community Redevelopment Agency. We've gained hold of those properties as well as what's called excess bond money. And we're putting together an initiative to create a hockey rink with in partnership with the LA Kings, as well as retail and housing on top. A major initiative. We've moved the ball forward. We have partners now, and that could be more than $100 million investment coming to Reseda, transforming.
Which part of Reseda?
Sherman Way.
Oh, Sherman
Sherman
Way
Way.
and Reseda.
And in fact, part of Sherman Way, really, I feel that's in Reseda is sort of a key point for the redevelopment of Reseda. So I worked with the mayor to make Sherman Way, Etiwanda and Lindley between there, into one of the great streets for Los Angeles. So the mayor's Great Streets program, where we're going to focus resources on that street to make it a catalytic development, so that we have this major project happening, We have the streets being transformed, and the idea is to really bring up Reseda.
What stage are you in this program that you already initiated?
So in this program, we're in the relative beginning stages, but we've checked off some we've overcome some major hurdles. One, we've gained site control of the CRA properties. It was a major production to do that because it was theoretically going to go back to the state. So 3 major parcels that the city has site control. We've put together on one of those parcels, the old Reseda Theater, an RFP, request for proposal, and we've put that out to bid with clear instructions of what we want with that property, and we have 3 bidders on that. So that's moving in a very positive direction. Then with the other 2 major parcels, there's a developer that owns part of that CIM group, and we've been working with them to put together plans and a structured deal that would allow us to have that redevelopment occur, as well as we've accessed Proposition K, which is a parks initiative, to gain, it's about $4 million for an ice skating rink that was put into a proposition about in the 1990s, figured out a way to leverage that with the LA Kings, and I went and met with them to make them a partner on this project so that they would make major investments. And we're starting the sketches and all of that, and we've had...
How many square feet are you talking about in general of the area?
I don't have the exact numbers on it, but we're talking about a large area. You know, the
like 1 block, 2 blocks,
like 3 or 4 square blocks, and you know we're putting this together. So we've gotten the funding sources, we've got plans together. We're basically piecing it together. And the other piece of that is we're engaging the community. I've hired a group called Lanny, which is a group that specializes in community engagement. We've had a number of outreach and visioning meetings to really get, so this isn't something that I as the council member impose on the community. This is something that is being generated from the community. And we've had a series of outreach meetings. In fact, we just did a bicycle ride in Reseda and a visioning session where we had, over 100 people come to talk about what that future would look like and where they want to see the improvements. We've also done in Reseda a number of things on the medians and some good street work right there. So that's Reseda.
On Reseda Boulevard.
No, I was saying in the community of Reseda. That's on Sherman Way.
On Sherman Way.
In Winnetka, you wanted to go through each community because we have. There's so much that's happening in each community. Winnetka, so one of the more exciting things that's happened there, it's a very small community, but there was a park with a lot of issues and fences that were down. We were able to get these 10-foot fences around the park there that has been transformative for Winnetka. And Winnetka and Canoga Park and Reseda actually are all the beneficiaries of the work we've been doing on the Orange Line. The Orange Line, as you may know, is a bus rapid transit. Something I've been involved with since before I was ever in elected office. When I used to work for